Remember the smoke in your lungs at midnight. The city was shaking like a wounded animal. We were young enough to call destruction beautiful, young enough to kiss while the world collapsed outside. Your hands were trembling in the cold blue hallway. Mine were stained with every word I never said. We built a kingdom out of shattered mirrors. Now every reflection cuts me instead. I heard the sirens singing through the windows, like heaven had forgotten where we lived. And still you danced barefoot across the kitchen, like broken souls still had something left to give. We were lightning trapped inside a small room, two burning shadows begging not to fade. But fire was never made to last forever, and love was never built to stay unchanged. Oh God, how did we become strangers, with ashes where our hearts used to be? We were fire once, there was smoke in the atmosphere, floating through memories, trying to disappear. We were loud enough to make the stars look down. Now all I hear is silence, dragging your name through town. And I still feel your heartbeat inside these empty walls, even after the ending. Your ghost still calls. We were fire once, but flames don't beg to survive. They burn until there's nothing left alive. Do you remember the hotel near the ocean? Cheap champagne and tears on the balcony. You said, promise me we'll never grow ordinary. But ordinary came like a thief. Eventually I watched your eyes slowly lose their color, watched your laughter drown inside routine. Two exhausted actors reading dying scripts, pretending we still knew what forever means. You stopped touching me like you needed me, started loving me like a memory instead. And every night beside you felt colder than sleeping alone inside my own head. There were wars hidden beneath our whispers, storms underneath the calmest words. And every I'm okay became another funeral for feelings too painful to be heard. Oh no, we kept bleeding quietly until all forgot our names. We were fire once, now we're ruins in the rain, holding broken pieces that will never fade again. We were bright enough to blind the darkest sky. Now we're just two shadows burning out to die. And I still hear your footsteps in every place I run, like losing you forever never really gets done. We were fire once, but flames can turn against themselves, leaving only smoke and someone else. So tell me, who survives after the burning? Who carries the ashes home? 'Cause I've been searching through every strangest face, trying to rebuild you from pieces of smoke, trying to find our old heartbeat inside songs that no longer hurt enough. And maybe that's the coolest part, not that we ended, but that the world kept moving after us. The traffic still screamed outside, the bar still filled with beautiful people. The sun still rose over the city, like our destruction meant nothing at all. But to me, you were everything collapsing at once. You were church bells in an empty cathedral. You were blood rushing through a cracked vein. You were every miracle I ever touched, and every wound that followed after. We And I still love the ruins, even after all the pain, because some hearts stay addicted to dancing in the flames. We were fire once, and maybe that's the tragedy. The brightest things are born already meant to leave. So if you ever hear this somewhere late at night, with the city asleep and your heart too heavy to carry, just know there was a time we burned so bright, the darkness had nowhere left to hide.